Hey, it's June 21st.
Hello?
It's the summer solstice, the longest day of the year.
Oh, cool. Longest day of the year. Longest day of the year. Okay, that's fun.
All right, today is Take a Walk.
Take a walk. Mm-hmm.
Seneca says, we should take wandering outdoor walks so that the mind might be nourished and refreshed by the open air and deep breathing. Wandering outdoor walks. It's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about the wandering part.
Yeah, like is it intentionally trying to spark up this idea of like purposely go without an end in mind, of like where I'm going to hike this route and it's going to end right back at my car, or I'm going to go walk to the tree and back home. Like, does wandering mean like go out and get lost in some new territory?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's just kind of like it's about maybe the mindset of thinking about the future decisions. Do I do that now, or do I leave it up to when I'm in that situation? And that could be the wandering. Like, let's say I'm going for a hike into a forest that has many different paths and they can be all connected all kinds of different ways. And instead of me saying at home, hey, I'm gonna go to that place and go hike, and I'm gonna do this hike, this big circle I'm gonna do, like I'm doing it before I get there, right? So that's not necessarily, maybe I don't call that wandering necessarily. That's more of like determined
Right.
walk or something, right? But wandering is this more of like I'm gonna go for a walk. Which walk? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that's how I was reading it.
Yeah, and then you turn over. Oh, should I go more? Oh yeah, I can still go more. Okay, let me go more. Right, like you checking with yourself in that present moment of depending on how we feel or something. That's not necessarily like going wander aimlessly in any type of direction.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily meaning to go that far with it, although you could, for sure.
Yeah. Well, because people go to a forest and say, I'm going to get off this path and just go wander, go that way. And then they just keep going. There's no path. And so they're still making decision based on the present moment, right? Because at some point they go, I'm tired, I'm going to turn around and go home, or I need to find the path, or whatever the decision is, right? Like something will come, but it's not planned, aka. Some of it is planned though, because you have to plan to say, I'm going to go for a walk, right? So the activities may be planned, but then the activity itself is more wandering.
There's more spontaneity. The brain has to engage with the activity in a new way. It's not just like this pre-programmed thing.
Mm-hmm.
I notice, for example, like the hikes we do all the time feel easier to me than hikes at the same distance and difficulty level that are new to me. So I'm definitely reading something in there about the wandering aspect of it. And more generally speaking, he's probably just saying, like, get off your ass and go take a walk.
Yeah,
just, like, go move your body. Yeah. It's a good thing to do. And now we actually know that, like, this walking sort of intensity of movement is good for the focusing of the brain.
Or is he saying wandering like you're wandering in your mind? Like go walk around and wander?
No, because that's wonder.
I see.
It's a different word.
I gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, so like now we know that like walking it actually improves focus of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like, there's a ton of, anecdotal evidence just from myself and like from you and stuff, but like this, like you get ideas on the walk, and the walk can be a really like creatively generative thing to do.
Yeah, very, very much so.
So I think
Contemplating, there's like a lot of good brain activity during walk.
Yeah. So it's a simple one today, really.
Yeah.
You want to know what Ryan has to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that he's gonna say to go for a walk.
Yeah. Let's see. He says, in a notoriously loud city like Rome, it was impossible to get much peace and quiet. The noises of wagons, the shouting of vendors, the hammering of a blacksmith, all filled the streets with piercing violence, to say nothing of the putrid smells of a city with poor sewage and sanitation. So philosophers went on a lot of walks, to get where they needed to go, to clear their heads, to get fresh air. Throughout the ages, philosophers, writers, poets, and thinkers have found that walking offers an additional benefit: time and space for better work. As Nietzsche would later say, it is only ideas gained from walking that have any worth. Today, make sure you take a walk. And in the future, when you get stressed or overwhelmed, take a walk. When you have a tough problem to solve or a decision to make, take a walk. When you want to be creative, take a walk. When you need to get some air, take a walk. When you have a phone call to make, take a walk. When you need some exercise, take a long walk. When you have a meeting or a friend over, take a walk together. Nourish yourself and your mind, and solve your problems along the way.
Take a walk. Yeah, that's a cool concept. For these other reasons than just exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, conversations are also, there's something about walking and not facing each other, but you're walking next to each other, and even that has something to do with how vulnerable we get during those conversations or something, because we're like actually we're talking to each other, but you have this view, right? You have the person there, but it's like, yeah, something about that.
Well, you're both looking out at the world together.
From almost the same point of view, yeah.
Yeah. I think while you're doing your focusing session, I'll go for a walk.
That sounds great.
Are you going to be jealous
No, are you going to be jealous?
of your focusing session?
Yeah.
No, I'll be happy on my walk.
I will be happy in my focusing session.
All right. Thanks for joining today, everybody. And we will see you here tomorrow.